Hi everybody. I'm coming to you from the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and I'd like to acknowledge any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander folks that are watching this video and elders past, present and emerging. Today I'm having a chat to Janet Stafford. Welcome, Janet.
Hi.
And we're going to have a bit of a chat about an outreach program which is happening up in the Loddon Mallee area, and Janet's been very involved in that and has had first-hand experience. So, Janet, can you outline for us what you're doing up there and what the program is?
As you probably know, last year we had another major flood event right up the north and west of Victoria. We were well and truly flooded, especially along the border, but also through the Loddon Shire with the Loddon River. A lot of farmers, a lot of homes were impacted and hurt. And what we're doing is several months later going out at the behest of the Loddon Council to check on the welfare and the well-being of farmers, their families, and ensuring that they've got all the information they need to seek assistance, both financially and also their mental health, ensure their mental health is in a good place.
Sounds like a perfect task for the Red Cross to undertake with the training experience that we have. And why is this important, Janet? What's happening in the community and what sort of things are you seeing? And why is our role so critical?
It's really important to do this stuff. In some ways, it's more important than the initial, though that is incredibly important. But as with all news cycles and dramas, once everybody goes, these people are left on their own to keep plodding along. And you have farmers who are trying to repair enormous amounts of damage, as well as get their crop in or their crop out, depending on what time of year it is, so that they've got double or even triple the amount of work that they've got to do, and neglecting their mental health, neglecting their physical health, and neglecting themselves and their families. And we're out there to ensure that they know that A, they haven't been forgotten, and B, link them in to different resources that we've been given to help them find financial assistance or farming assistance or mental health assistance. And that's where we're really good with our PFA, to encourage them, if they need it, to seek help for this mental drain that very often farmers experience.
Yeah, our work in recovery is just so important, and it really goes on for such a long time. So it's critical, and also, as you say, as all the agencies and all the excitement goes away and leaves town, people are left with a massive cleanup job to continue. Have you got a few examples of the things that you've seen, the conversations that you've had?
Yeah, I've got several examples, but very often you find they will tell you, well, it was just a normal flood, not a major flood. And for those down on the river, it was a major flood, but those further up, it was less dramatic. We had people ask us if we were coming to collect money, and we would explain, no, that's not our role today. Our role is to check on you, make sure you're doing really well. And often they would ask why this many months later, and we would explain, because you're not forgotten, and you need to ensure that your mental health is being taken care of this far down the track. We had a farmer put his hands in his pockets and mention a close relative who had suicidal ideation, and that he was very concerned about this person. And we were able to provide not only the links for him to give to this person, but also ensure that he was okay and that he was able to contact Lifeline, Mind, one of these groups, Beyond Blue, and seek help for him and other people within the realm of this family member if they needed it, that it was okay for them to do as well. We always give out a bag that was made up by the Loddon Shire of information. And of course, we have it stacked in our Red Cross bag along with the colouring book that you all know, helping kids with a crisis, and the brilliant little handbook, coping with a major personal crisis. And I usually direct them to page 4 and page 13 to read at a later date when they're feeling quiet and calm. All have been received with pleasure and gratitude, except occasionally we would get a bloke or a woman who would say, "Oh, you've only got one colouring book. I need more colouring books. I've got 3 kids and I'm not having a fight." So you would scrabble back to the car and get a few more colouring books for the kids, and it always worked really well. The uniform is lovely. The respect and the courtesy we were shown by people was absolutely lovely. "Oh, you're with the Red Cross. That's great." We had many people offer to give us donations, and we explained that we were not collecting donations. We always directed them to the website. If they wanted to go there, they could, but that we were here for them this time, not to collect, but to give. And it was lovely. We had lots of fun travelling some of the baddest roads I've seen in a long time and some of the best roads. We had a lot of fun chatting to each other, teaching each other new experiences with my teammate. It was a really good, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it more than I expected to. And there was a lot of laughter between us, especially when we actually hit a bitumen road. We let out a little cheer.
That's lovely. You can expect, in those flood affected areas, I know that some of those roads are still being worked on and still a fair bit of work to do there. Sounds like you've had a fantastic experience and the program's going really well and it's really well received. What would you be saying to other Vic Emergency Service volunteers that are maybe having a look at REDS and seeing the REDS events and thinking about putting their hand up? What would you say to them?
Please come. We need more people. We need lots more people to come and help us. Come and give it a go. It's really nice. It's a beautiful area. The colours are extraordinary. It's a different way of doing Red Cross emergency services, but it's really worthwhile. And if you come close to where I live in Charlton, I'll always give you a cup of tea.
Fantastic, Janet. Look, it sounds like a great program, and I believe we're talking to more councils, and there could be more of this. So our ask is, if you're available, have a look at REDS. If you want to have a chat to divisional leadership or someone head office about any aspects of doing outreach, please reach out. We're really happy to have a chat to you. It's a very exciting program. There's some amazing work being done in the field, as you can hear from Janet. Thank you so much, Janet, for your time today, and we'll look forward to maybe another update another time.
Yep, absolutely. And come up and see us. It's a really good place and the program's great, and we really could do with extra faces.
Terrific. Thanks so much.
See ya.